and thank you so much for joining me today on the meditation channel. So today I thought I would do something different, something hopefully that will be helpful for many of you out there and who are struggling. So I thought we would do a healing session together because I need to do it for myself. So why not do it together? Why not share this moment together? And hopefully through my healing, I can help you heal. And yeah, I mean, I just got this download, if you will, that I'm supposed to do this on camera. So here we are. Lately, what has been happening with me is that a lot of my childhood traumas, specifically related to my family, seems to be projected onto my partner. Now, my partner doesn't necessarily have to do anything to trigger this. This could be something that I start creating in my mind. Oftentimes when this happens, it's because it's a defense mechanism. My issue is basically that when I was young, I became aware of the fact that to me, family was dangerous. Now, not to say that my family are bad people, they're good people, but as a child, when you grow up in an environment where you don't feel safe, where you don't feel protected, where you don't feel like you're priority, and once again, this is not to blame my parents. They did the best they could with what they knew. It's really, I felt very unsafe growing up as a child. So what ends up happening now as an adult, I interpret closeness to people, especially relationships, as dangerous, as something bad's gonna happen. You may hurt me, you're letting me down. They may not even do anything consciously, but it can trigger all of the subconscious trauma that basically is within me. So I wanted today to basically process some of this trauma, and this will be very helpful for any of you who have very similar traumas to mine, which is you grew up in a family environment that made you feel unsafe, and now you're projecting a lot of these issues onto your friends, onto your partner, maybe other family members, anyone who basically tries to get close to you. So this will encompass probably a meditation, and we're just gonna talk through it. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm just going with the flow here. But hopefully the idea is that it will help you process what's going on and prevent you from allowing these triggers to basically be at the forefront, and hopefully catch yourself in the moment of the trigger or the trauma, or whatever it may be, and then of course shift your focus into healing, taking your power back, and obviously leading with love as opposed to with fear, because that's usually what happens with trauma. We lead with fear as opposed to with love. So without further ado, if you want to lie down. I'm gonna sit up because I prefer to have a clearer channel that way, but for many of you may find that lying down may be easier. Also make sure that you're sitting comfortably. Whenever I meditate, I always make sure that I have something that gives me back support, because if I don't, I will be so distracted throughout the entire thing because my back will be in pain. So I always make sure that I'm extra comfortable, and that's very important because you just want to be able to just bring all of your attention and your focus to the moment. Now, if you do get uncomfortable and if something does happen, it's okay. I feel like a lot of people's like, no, I must stay in the meditation no matter what. No, you can just like move around or fix the position or lie down if you need to, whatever it is that you need to do. Just don't feel like you have to do something. Yeah, okay, let's do it. All right, so let's begin. Close your eyes. Follow your breath. And deepen your breath. Just slowing down the mind, slowing down the body. Just taking time to amplify your inner world and shutting down the outside world. Okay, so I now want you to begin by bringing up that emotion, that trigger, that feeling that causes that discomfort, that disruption within you. And so, for instance, I immediately feel it in my heart. That's where the wound lives. So where does your wound live? And if you're not quite sure, one of the things that you can do is ask your body, where does this wound live within me, within my body? Reveal it to me. And what usually happens is either you will feel your body tighten in that area, you may feel heat, electricity, you may feel energy, or you just may get an intuitive sense that that's where this energy, this trauma, whatever it may be, lives in your body. And it's important to identify where that is because it'll tell you a lot about the trauma itself. So at the end of this session today, what I want you to do is, once you discover where that part is, I want you to go online and actually Google, find the emotional attachment to that part of the body. There's a lot of information out there. For instance, of course, for me, it's the heart, which obviously it's related to emotions, but you could have things like, I don't know, like your feet, fear of moving forward. It could be your throat, fear of speaking up, speaking your truth. So just to give you an idea. And just feeling that wound, just going through the pain, allowing those emotions to arise and not being afraid of them, because now you are safe, and it's a moment to really connect with that part of yourself and being real and raw. And running away from these emotions isn't always the way to go. In order to get through something, you must go through it. And just noticing if there are any thoughts, any feelings, any memories, specific memories that come up. Maybe it's a very specific emotion related to a specific parent. So just allow those images and those feelings to arise, because this is information that you need in order to heal. By the way, if you can hear noise, I have a lot of pets in my room. So just so you know, that's what that is. Okay, so when you're ready, I want you to place your hands above that part of your body that you feel that energy lives. So if it's the throat, you put it on your throat. If it's your mind, your knee, your foot, wherever it is. But for me, as I said, it's my heart. So placing your hands above that part of your body. And if you like, you can just move around, just massaging it. To this subconscious trauma that lives within me, I ask you to awaken and to speak to me. I ask you to connect with me and to allow me to hear you, to understand you, and hopefully to release you. I invite you now to step forward. I invite you now to speak to me. I invite you now. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to ask ourselves some questions. And I want you to reply out loud to these questions. So I'm obviously going to do a couple out loud, but then I won't, because I want you to do it yourself. To this wound that keeps waking up, that keeps returning, I am here, I am listening. Why are you here? I am here because you're not safe. You have never been safe and you will never be safe. Now, this is where you got to trust the first thing that you hear, even though it sounds like you may sound a little crazy. That's fine. The point is, you just got to trust your intuition. What am I not safe? Why am I not safe? Like, what is it that you're trying to protect me from? Yourself? I don't understand. I thought you were trying to protect me from being hurt again. Yes? You hurt yourself. You react. You're impulsive. And so I need to suppress you. I need to suppress your truth. The love that lives within you, because that is what people have taken away. That is what people stole from you. Every time you are being your true self, showing your light, showing your love, showing your passion, people took it from you. They stole it. I understand. Do you really believe that the people that are close to me now will harm me? Yes and no. I'm not taking the chance. What do you need from me to begin to trust? To begin to let go, to begin to open up, to begin to be my true self. Proof. And what do you mean by proof? Give me an example. And so right now I'm not receiving anything clear. It could be that part of me doesn't want to tell me anything because it's still protecting me. And that's okay. So we just breathe through and then we continue to ask. So now I'm no longer going to reply because obviously I'm distracting you from your own healing. But I'm going to continue to ask questions and I want you to say it out loud. I'm going to say them in my head. What happened to me to make me so afraid? To make me shut down? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you hurt? Are you disappointed? What do you need from the people close to you to begin to gain that trust? To begin to gain that ability to open up again and be vulnerable and be true? Give me something, anything, so that I may communicate that with them, so that I may explain it to them. And what do you need from me so that I can gain my own trust back? How can I prove myself to you? Show up for you, stand up for myself. Give me an example. Is there anything else that you need to let me know right now that can help me heal? Or that I don't understand, or that I need to understand? Please show it to me. And before we leave this session, I would like you to reveal to me specific triggers, specific things that my friends, my partner, or whoever else may be that causes me to shut down even more. Can you please reveal that to me so that I may understand myself even more and protect myself and give myself the love that I need. Thank you. I have hurt you. You can go back now. I let you go. And when you're ready, just gently begin to open your eyes. You can release your hand from that part of your body. All right, so this is very vulnerable for me to do this on camera, but hopefully the whole point of this is that it's really going to help you to understand certain ways of processing emotions and understanding yourself, because we cannot resolve, heal ourselves until we go there, until we talk to that part of ourselves and know how to ask the right questions. So I thought that this would be a great way to share this with you all, and in the hopes that, number one, it will give you some information, but number two, to allow you to start doing your own practice and your own healing, because this is something that we should be doing not every day, but at least once a week, or at least when you feel like problems are arising within your relationships or within yourself, especially if you're having those memories come up over and over again, those emotions come up over and over again, those traumas that live in your subconscious that are coming to the surface and that are trying to get your attention. We very rarely take the time to sit down and do this. We just get so busy from life and distractions and avoid, we drink, we take drugs, whatever it is that we do to distract ourselves from what is really happening. And sometimes we really need to be brave and sit down and do this work. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much. I hope that my little ones didn't distract you too much. I have quite a few pets. I have 3 mice, 4 rats, a hamster, 2 dogs, and 2 fish, but the fish are not loud, obviously. So my mouse Augustina right now is making lots of noise because she wants to get out of the cage. Anyway, so I hope this was helpful. By the way, guys, I also wanted to let you know that I'm currently writing a book. I'm so excited about this, you guys. You have no idea what's coming. Okay, so it's called The Book of Realms, and I'm literally still on the editing process, finishing a few more chapters, but I'm going to tell you more about this. So please stay tuned, because I know so many of you are going to love this book. I also am going to link in the description box below my online course for Manifestation 101, which is super cheap, by the way. It's $20, and there's like 8 lessons, I think, 8 or 9 lessons. There's PDF exercises for you to do. So if you like my work, I highly recommend you do that. I also have a couple of 21-day meditation challenges that you can find, and a couple of my books as well are down there. So if you want to just check out my stuff, it's all in the description box below. That's it. If you love my channel and love my work, as always, thumbs up and subscribe. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much, and keep up the healing journey.